Hey everybody, Phantom Shadow here, and we're on letter number 6, I think. Who is your hero, Tomoko? Maybe the red bean bread mask? An anime hero, huh? How about in reality? Anyone who's a hero to you? That'd be Yukichi Fukuzawa and Ichio Higuchi. The faces on the 10,000 and 5,000 yen bills. They're the best of all heroes. From anime to hard cash, that's realistic to be sure. Women are always realistic. Who was your hero when you were in high school? The captain of the basketball team. Tall, gorgeous, and admired by everyone. On Valentine's Day, she received more chocolates than the boys. The captain was a girl? Yes. The girls had a crush on her? It's pretty common in high school. She puts the futon away. Where are you headed today? First, I'm going to the Memorial Museum. You ever read Hearn's books? No, I haven't. Not a fan of scary stories. If you're going to the museum, you have to read them. I'll lend you one. No, that won't be. She leaves the room. Tried to stop her, but she came back with Lafcadio Hearn's Kawaii-don, aka the collection of Japanese ghost stories I didn't want to read. Read these before going there. She pushes the books into my hands. Take care now. Huh. I should read this a bit. I read the Kawaii-don. I've avoided Hearn's books, but now that I'm giving it a chance, it's sort of nostalgic yet fresh. The strange stories and beautiful writing were fascinating. I ended up reading the whole thing. It's not just there to scare you, it deals with people's karma, which makes it more interesting. I look at the clock. Time to go to the Memorial Museum. I step outside and a tall guy with a hat rushes away. That's suspicious, to put it mildly. Who is that man? Anyway, I should go to the museum. An old-style street along the moat. There's a wooden column that says Memorial Museum. Looks like the place. There's a gorgeous board fence and a gate with a tiled roof. Beyond that, there's a Japanese-style single-story wooden house. I walk into the Hearn Memorial Museum. There's exhibition panels and pictures from his life. I walk around. There's several items that he treasured. The sign says he was about 160 centimeters tall. There's a picture with commentary about his family. Looks like his father was Irish. Poster for the exhibition. I don't see anything that talks about the Princess of Himagori Forest. Are you looking for something? I jump when I realize Kurai is standing right next to me. If you want to hear scary stories in Matsue, I'm your guy. Your specialty is ghost stories? I know quite a bit of folklore as well. Do you know about the Princess of Himagori Forest? Of course I do. This guy's face looks very similar to the chef from Kamiyarion. Different glasses, though. Can you tell me? Can't tell you for free. You want me to pay you? No, I won't take your money, but there's one condition. What is it? I'll give you a quiz about Lafcato Hearn. If you can answer correctly, I'll tell you. Fine, give me the quiz. I have 3 questions. All answers can be found in the museum. Point at where the answer can be found and answer the question. Got it. What country was his father from? There's a panel that talked about his biography. Over here. Ireland. Correct. He had a nickname. What was it? Over here. I saw it on the poster over there. It's Haroon-san. Correct. How tall was he? Middle. I point to the sign. 160 centimeters tall. Of course. It was around the Tensho area. Happened in Ochigun, Miharamura, where Ishimi area is now. Mori Terumoto sent an archer to Mr. Ogasawara, who had broken the law and built a castle there. He sent an assassin. He decided to retreat to Uzumo with a 17-year-old Princess Chiyo. On the way there, they passed Tsuchimura. Princess Chiyo said she wanted to drink water. Despite the servant's warnings, she walked over to the pond and slipped and fell in. What happened to her? She just disappeared. 1 week later, the princess's body was found floating in the pond. She looked beautiful, as if she was still alive. That's the legend of the Princess of Himagori Forest. The drowned body looked beautiful a week later? That doesn't make any sense. Legends don't have to make sense. So it's not like the dead princess came back to life, right? However, the legend changed as it was passed down, and now people say a dead body would come back to life, more beautiful than before. She must have meant that the dead Aya came back alive in a more beautiful state. We have theme exhibitions too. I have a flyer. Take the flyer for the theme exhibition. Matsue and aliens. Did Martians come to visit or something? That's outside my field. Space isn't your thing, huh? Please enjoy your stay. Thanks. I hang on to the flyer. I bet sci-fi fans would love it. Doesn't sound like it's for actual adults, though. Maybe the people at the research lab would love this. And there's that thing about Snappy, too. Might make this easier to ask them. I'll go see Morita about Snappy. That's the second typo we've seen of this whole game. I knock on the door, and Suguri is there. Do you need this? I show her the figurine of the rabbit just in case. By all means. Suguri is the only one in the room. Is Morita here? Not yet. Did you come to talk to him? I did. You're not actually interested in UFOs, right? Well, guests who come to Makis will be banned. I'll be in trouble if they kick me out. Are you? Of course, I'm here because I'm interested in UFOs and aliens. Do you have any proof that you're interested? Take a look at this. What about it? Doesn't mean you're interested. No, it wouldn't work. Then take a look at this. I show her the flyer. Matsue and aliens, huh? I have this with me because I'm interested. Guess you're not lying. Good thing I kept hold of it. How is the Memorial Museum? I was moved. Felt like I saw scenes of Japan I had forgotten. Felt the same way. Did you? Hearn's affection for Japan is something that today's Japanese people have lost. He was wonderful, and so was Japan back then. It's a country of gods, guarded by compassion and morality. Don't you agree? Yeah. When he came to Japan, through a twist of strange fate, maybe he was destined to come here. The gods brought him here so that he could record our traditional ghost stories. Look like Suguri is a big fan. Am I boring you? Not at all. Is Morita running late? Right, you came to see him. Why did you join the research lab? Because I like UFOs, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in such a place. That's true. I can't seem to get along with her very well. Do you know how old Morita is? 33. Don't ask me how old I am. We're the same age. Morita and I are the same age. I turned 33 this year, and chances are that Snappy who bit him is the same person. Yesterday he was talking about Snappy, but I'll tell you right now, Morita wouldn't talk about her. Why not? Because it's a painful memory. Did she break his heart? The memory was painful because she bit him. Literally painful. Left a canine tooth sticking out. Still has the mark even now. She's at Sun and Chuo TV, right? What are you saying? Nothing. You're interested in Hearn. Let's talk about Kawaii-don. Sure. Tell me your favorite story in the book. I guess that's the one where a man left for his wife. A man who's left his wife for his career can't forget about his wife and then comes back a few years later to be welcomed by the same kind, beautiful wife. But it turns out she was already dead. That's my favorite. It's creepy, but I liked it. Because it was bittersweet. Fortunately, we don't seem to agree on things. Really? My favorite was the one where a man who had promised his wife who died of disease that he wouldn't get married again, breaks that promise and marries a younger woman. The morning after the wedding, his new wife's head is gone, found in front of his ex-wife's grave. Of all the stories in Kawaii-don, she picked the most distasteful one. Men are always foolish. I'm gonna go now. She's kinda weird. Misaki knew about me though. She might have something to do with Aya. I'm going to San and Chuo TV. I arrive at the TV station. I'm gonna ask Misaki Murakami about Snappy. Welcome. Could I please see Misaki? Do you have an appointment? No, I don't, but could you call her? She instructed me not to call her about any visitors who don't have appointments, especially if it's a guy who looks like he could be Max. What do you mean a guy that looks like he could be Max? I'm assuming he's someone like you. She seems to hate me now. Anything wrong? Almost forgot about an appointment. I'll excuse myself now. I leave the desk. If I wander around here, she might show up again. They're doing a charity auction. Each staff has an individual space, including Misaki. On the wall, there's posters to promote their programs. One of them is of Misaki. There are posters for the station. Misaki has perfect teeth, so it can't be her. There's also a bunch of stuff for the auction. She contributed too. There are dolls, stationery, accessories, and a red spider lily brooch. That's the one she's always wearing. I'll buy it as a keepsake. I'd like to get this. I'm about to make a payment. As I'm about to make a payment, I notice Misaki's boss. Thank you. Aren't you one of the higher-ups around here? Believe it or not, I'm the head of the announcers department. So, what's the department head doing here? All of the employees take turns as cashier for the auction. May I be able to get some info out of this guy? I acquired the brooch. She's hugely popular. She's our leading announcer. I'm a fan of hers too. Isn't she the most promising of all the women who started together? Actually, she's the only one. No other female staff joined the station the same year as her. She doesn't have a rival? There used to be one who was a year older, but she left. If that's the case, it could be her childhood friend. Anything happened with Murakami? Nothing. Thank you very much. I need to find out more about Misaki. I wonder who I would talk about her. Maybe Four Eyes? Waterworks. I arrive at Waterworks. Welcome. Is Riko Sasaki here? Yes, Miss Sasaki is sitting in the back. The manager remembers her by her maiden name, of course. Women usually change their last name when they marry, so it's not necessarily match the name on the school list. I walk towards the back and find her sitting alone. You again. I'd like to ask you about your high school days. No way. I don't want to bring this up, but my poster won't work anymore. Why not? I told Arisa that her mother used to work as an advertising model and couldn't get a job as when she couldn't get a job as an actress. It's nothing big. I just want to ask you about Misaki. Get out of here. What was she called in high school? It's Snappy, isn't it? We called her Murakami. Sure, I heard she got the most votes in a popularity poll. Nothing to do with me. They idolize her. I know you're jealous. Entertainers and announcers are different, but she's an icon. So what? She's making your dream a reality. I bet you were really popular too. You bet. I was a star in my high school. But you weren't as popular as her. You don't understand at all. She looked like a boy with short hair. With that headstrong personality, she wasn't popular at all. That's what you wanted to believe, but I bet she was actually popular among the boys. No way that savage woman could have been that popular. Savage? I saw her bite Watanabe before. She bit him? He was the kind of guy who never lost a fight and he was crying. Wow. I talk too much. I'm glad I heard that story. It was very helpful. I don't need your sarcasm. You done? That's plenty, thank you. I head outside. I leave the cafe. I should go see the person who was bitten. Watanabe. I'm back at Oba High School, but it looks like classes are still in session. I go up to the field. Monkey is doing maintenance. There you are. Still looking for Aya? No, I'm looking for Snappy this time. You could stand to dress Snappy, that's true. You're pretty funny. I'm pretty busy, actually. Unless you have something important to say, show yourself out. I wouldn't come see you if it wasn't important. Nothing to say to you either. Heard that monkey who never lost a fight cried after a girl bit him. You enjoy digging up painful memories? Who bit you? Misaki, wasn't it? It felt like he blushed as soon as I mentioned her name. Did you have a crush on her? What? They say girls like bad boys. Were you two dating? Don't be stupid. Bullseye. No, we weren't. It's just what? Unrequited love. I see. In high school, I had a crush on her, and then... Wait, you didn't say any more, I'll kick your ass. I get into fist fights, but I never hit women. She rejected me, that's all. Why would she bite you then? I don't really know. Be honest. Can think of one thing that might have upset her. What is it? Wait here. He goes into the school building. Looks like he went to get something. He comes back with an old friendship bracelet. This. It's one of the Misanga bracelets, made with threads of 5 colors: blue, yellow, red, white, and black. We've seen something like that on the snowfall picture. When I was joking around with her, I pulled on this bracelet and it broke. She looked like she was about to cry and then bit me all of a sudden. Could you tell me more about the situation? I told her that I liked her, but she liked somebody else. Who? She didn't tell me, so I was upset and tried to grab her bracelet, then... Thanks to being such a musclehead, it broke. Then snap, she bit me. She realized what just happened and ran off. That's it? I always wanted to apologize and give this back to her, but I wasn't able to before our graduation. I still have it to this day. I can return it back to her if you want, but these kind of things are often better with help from a third party. You can go and apologize to her after that. Sure. You can count on me. I'll take good care of it. Alright. I think out of all the characters we've met so far, the coach is one of the best. I'll give it back to her. I'm counting on you. Also, have her teeth been always that perfect since she was a kid? I only knew her from high school. Who knew her since she was a kid then? I think Tanaka went to the same middle school as her. 4 Eyes. Thank you, I'll talk to him. I parted ways with Monkey. I arrive at the city office. You again. I'm tired of seeing your face. Today I'm here to ask you about your beloved Misaki. I won't say anything. She used to be called Snappy, didn't she? I don't know. When she got upset, she had a habit of snapping at people with her teeth. I don't know. Yes, you do. I don't. You could just tell me. Misaki is snappy, right? I don't know. Much more stubborn than I thought. As I recall, 4 Eyes voted for Misaki in the popularity poll. I wouldn't ask you for nothing. What do you mean? I have a souvenir for you. I don't want one. How about this? I show him the spider lily brooch I got at the auction. That can't be. It belonged to her. I know, it's her favorite. She wore it on so many TV appearances. You like red spider lilies? What's wrong with that? The Japanese name of the red spider lily, Higanbana, implies death and afterlife. Not exactly the luckiest flower. This flower means a sad memory. Smartest kid in school sure knows a lot of trivia. You can butter me up all you want, but I won't talk about her. I don't use cheap tricks like that. You already did, many times. You went to the same elementary school, didn't you? So now you're silent. Feel like you'll trick me if I talk. Told you I don't use cheap tricks. I won't. They went to the same elementary school. Might have a picture or two. There is one. I can see what her teeth were like. Do you have an old picture of her? If you don't say anything, that means yes. How about we trade? Dirty tricks again. You have a picture, don't you? I always liked her. What's wrong with having pictures? You didn't take pictures of her secretly, did you? No, it's not like that. Whenever I had a chance to take pictures at school events and stuff, I'd get close and end up in the same picture. Show me then. There's a good one, I'll trade it. I need to think about it, but I really want her brooch. Just show me the pictures. Fine. He goes back to his desk and comes back with an album. You have that many pictures of her? I've done nothing illegal here. All these pictures were legally taken or legally acquired. Fine, fine. I look at the album. This is an interesting one. Why don't we trade this one? I exchanged the brooch for the picture. I feel bad. What are you up to? I feel a little bit bad too. If you spoke to me about it 15 years ago, she wouldn't have to get hurt, you know. Would she get hurt? I can't let that pass. Not necessarily. Can you talk to me about Aya? I can never do that, because it's a dream. What do you mean? Nothing. You didn't hear that. Fine, I'll go ask Misaki then. I should get back to work too. I acquired a picture from middle school. I leave the office. Before I visit Misaki, I should get something to eat. Looks like we're gonna complete the stamp rally. I'm back at Kamiarian. If I want something to eat, Kamiarian is an easy choice. Snappy greets me. Welcome. What should I have today? I look at the menu. The deep-fried moroge shrimp. Sure, one deep-fried shrimp. He repeats it loudly and goes back to the kitchen. It's a regular menu. The TV is on, but doesn't look interesting. I look at the friendship bracelet I got from Monkey. I've seen this somewhere. Could it be? Look at the picture I got from the art studio. She's wearing the same friendship bracelet, so she was friends with Snappy. I sit and think for a while, and then Sanpei comes back with my food. Thanks for waiting. It's the deep-fried shrimp. Wonder what it tastes like. He goes back to the kitchen as I take a bite. The shell is tender, and the shrimp is so rich and tasty. Being able to eat this every day must be a nice perk of living here. Genkichi comes out from the kitchen. This is your 5th sumo ashikoshi item. He puts a stamp on the mo. 2 items left. We might complete all 7. Keep it up, young man. This isn't the reason why I came here. He goes back to the kitchen. From the kitchen, he turns the TV on. I turn my attention to it. Hey, it's Misaki. She's doing a weather report in front of the art studio. Even if I leave right now, I wouldn't make it there before she leaves. Could you turn up the volume then? You a fan of hers? It's not like that, but I want to hear this. Sure. Turns up the volume. I'll be reporting the weather again in an hour in front of Matsue Castle. If I head to the castle, I can catch up to her. My phone suddenly rings. Who could it be? I take the call. It's from Yuka, Amori's fiance. She said she had something to talk about and asked me to come over to the dango shop. I arrive at the dango shop. She's seated and waiting. How's Amori doing? It's June. How's he feeling? He's okay now. He said he's going to reopen the store tomorrow. That's great. He's sick because of you. Can't say I had nothing to do with it, but it's not the real reason. 15 years ago? So, what did you want to talk to me about? Yesterday, I overheard him talking on the phone. Who was he talking to? I don't know for sure, but I think it was a classmate. What was it about? Somebody died after graduation ceremony, and they killed them. So, you got scared and called me? Yeah. The woman who pretended to be Aya Fumino, the one who got killed? What do you think? Could Amori be afraid of the sight of blood? Could Amori be... Is this why Amori is afraid of the sight of blood? But Yuka would never admit it. I need her to be on my side for now. There's no record of a murder 15 years ago. Maybe it hasn't been discovered yet or something. Maybe. You trust him, don't you? Yeah, but... I don't know him well, but he doesn't seem like the kind of person who murders people. What do you think? I don't believe June could take a life. Then there's only one answer. He didn't do it. Don't look worried like that. You're closer to him than anyone. You have to trust him. You're right. I do trust him. Good. Now there's one thing I need you to look into. What is it? I need you to find out who married and changed their last name among his classmates. Got it. It's about time for the weather report. Weather report? Sorry, just talking to myself. Castle. I assume Amori got whoever was pretending to be Aya, and, well, right now I should focus on Misaki. She's reading the weather report during a live broadcast. Once the broadcast is over, the staff begin to take their equipment. Alright, I'll ask her. Misaki. She notices me. You waited to ambush. It didn't look like you could see me at the station. Still the same thing here. I have something I want to ask you. Investigation time. If I ask her questions straight, she wouldn't answer them. I need to find a trigger to talk about Aya. The bracelet? Huh. Interesting. Too soon for this. Damn it. Who's pretending to be Aya Fumino? I show her the picture of Aya that as soon as Misaki sees it, she tenses up. I don't know who that is. The letter talked about Snappy. Looks like that sounds familiar to you. Fortunately not. So, what made you think I was Snappy? You and Morita at the research lab were childhood friends, weren't you? He said Snappy, who now works at Sananchuo TV. There's no other woman the same age as Aya at the station. That's true. Seemed like Morita knew a lot about Snappy, but wouldn't tell me much. He also said he's rooting for you. Glad to hear that. What more to say about Snappy? She snaps at people with her teeth when she gets upset that she left a left canine tooth sticking out. That's unfortunate for you, as you can see I have great teeth. You understand now? I'm not her. I have your junior high picture right here. What? Looks like you had braces. This itself doesn't prove that I'm her. I got proofs from somebody that Misaki is indeed Snappy. I heard you bit Monkey. Did I? I got something from him. It's a friendship bracelet. I show her the friendship bracelet. As soon as she sees it, her expression changes. I'll corner her with max mode. You're the snapping turtle. What's that? I've never been called by that name. I should go. You're Snappy, aren't you? You're right. I am her. What else do you want to know? That's odd. She didn't even resist. I'll tell you what I know, so you can make it quick. I'm quite busy. She doesn't want me to talk about that secret, so she must be trying to go along with it and get rid of me. Tell me about her. I show her the photo from the art studio. As soon as she sees it, her expression gets tense. You. What? It's nothing. What do you want to know about her? What I really want to see is to talk to her. What do you want to talk to her about? The things she wrote in her letters. What'd she write about? She seems concerned what was in those letters. You read them, didn't you? She sent them to me, yeah. What'd they say? Before I get to that, who's the girl in this picture? A classmate from high school, but I wasn't close with her, so I don't know much. No, you don't. That's a lie. The girl in this picture is wearing a matching friendship bracelet. Are you a gossip writer, trying to blackmail me? No, I'm not your enemy. I can't trust you. If you show up out of the blue and dig up my past. Try to get her to understand using max mode. I just want to see her. Yeah. I'm guessing she was special to you. And me too. But I can't talk about it. In my last year of high school, when I was going crazy studying for exams, her letters helped me stay sane. Max mode. Please, trust me. Okay. You're wearing the same 5-color friendship bracelet. Don't get the wrong idea. We are just friends, nothing more. But I did have feelings for her, just a bit. Are the memories painful? The red spider lily symbolizes sad memories. Do you have sad memories of Aya? I just like the design. Then why do you donate it to the auction? How do you know? Because I bought it there. I donated it because it was old. That's not true. You did because it dug up your past, and you want to forget. You want closure for that sad memory. Don't make this about you. It's true that thanks to you I realized that I was trapped in my own past, but that's not relevant. Don't you want to know what Aya thought of you? I do, but read this letter then. I hand it to her.
こんにちは。元気にしていますか？ クラスがうつうつとしている感じです。数ヶ月前まで毎日が楽しかったのに、まるで別の学校に来てしまったようです。先日事件がありました。私の成績が上がったらカンニングを疑われたんです。私悲しかった。そしたらガリが助けてくれたんです。涙をこらえている私の手を優しく握ってくれました。私が困っているといつもガリが現れます。そして私を窮地から救ってくれます。ガリは男前で私のヒーローなんです。ガリがいてくれて本当によかった。マックス君は女子には優しくしてくださいね。強そうに見えても女子は弱いんです。ふみのあや。 PS マックス君はどういう女性が好きですか？
Misaki reads the letter and begins to cry. You saved her.
2学期の中間テス
It
ト
was after second semester.
どうして常にトップだった私が7位だなんて。
私が3位。
おかしいですよね。
何？
今まで10位以内に入ったこともないのに、いきなり3位はおかしいですね。そうですよね。
そんなことを言われても。
もしかしてズルをしましたね。
ズルって何ですか？
ズルはズルですよ。カンニングですよ。
カンニングだってよ。それで成績が上がったのか。
カンニングなんてしてません。私一生懸命勉強したの。
カンニングやったんでしょ。正直に言ってください。やりましたよね。そうですよね。
証拠でもあるの？
それはないですけど、半年でこんなに成績が上がるなんて絶対におかしいですよ。
言いがかりじゃない。
正直に言ってくださいよね。カンニングやったんでしょ。そうですよね。
やってません。
やってます。絶対にやってます。
いい加減にして。もう我慢の限界。
You're Snappy. Yes, I
手
am.
紙に書かれているガリは私。
That's me. Four Eyes likes you. Maybe he made the accusation because he got jealous that Aya was always with you.
そうかもしれない。
That could be it. I had a crush on her. It wasn't a matter of guy or girl. Just liked her as a
男も女
person.
も関係ない。
That's
おかしい。
weird? Well, people are weird.
彼女はとても
But she was a wonderful person. You wore matching friendship bracelets after all.
同じものをつけて
Wearing the same thing made me happy. And Monkey broke it, so you got upset.
私は乱暴だから
I can be aggressive.
怒ったら噛みつくけど
So when I get upset, I
彼
bite.
女は違うの。
But she was different. She kept it in.
涙を
She
こらえ
tried to
て
hold back her
笑おうと
tears and
自
smile.
分のことを他人の
She thought of others before herself. I'm not a hero, not like her. That's what she thought about you.
彼女はすぐに誰かを助けようとする。
She was always trying to help others. That's why, even though it was our last year of high school, she helped Yoko Fumino by pretending to be Aya. She pretended for Yoko? Forget I said anything. What happened 15 years ago? Why do you go silent whenever I ask this question.
そっとしておいて。
Leave this alone.
あなたにだって。
Do you expect me to believe there isn't anything from the past I'd rather forget? I thought Snappy would tell me the truth.
私たちは
We met Fu-Ra-Ribi.
妖怪よ。
It's a yokai. Ghosts, UFOs, legends, and now monsters? Give me a break.
私はヒーローなんか
I'm
じゃな
not a
い。
hero. I'm a coward, just like everyone else.
これから生放送が
I have a live broadcast coming up, so I need to hurry. Hold on, you forgot something. I hand her the bracelet. Monkey wanted to apologize to you. I owe him one too. Thanks. She leaves with the TV staff. Feel like somebody's watching though. Catch a glimpse of a tall guy walking away. The guy in front of the inn earlier. It's very fishy. I should head back to the inn. I should take a bath for a while. Hey young man, what a coincidence. I wanted to relax, geez. Don't say it like that. I feel a great bond with nothing to hide. Don't be creepy. Let's wash each other's backs. No thanks. Stingy, eh? How is not wanting to wash your wrinkly back stingy? Yeah, it's a pity because I have special information. What do you know, old man? This would help you so much. So, do you want to wash each other's backs? There's a saying, what happens in Matsue stays in Matsue. Wash my back. Alright, fine. I get out of the bath and wash his back. I end up washing this old man's back somehow. Feels great. Don't worry, I'm just kidding. So, what's the special info? It's vital information. There's a new DVD rental store near the inn. That's it. They're having a grand opening sale. You can rent DVDs for half the price. You made me wash your back for that? Don't be so stiff. You'll enjoy these moments. Old bastard. I'm back in my room. I might take a look. It's not listed in the guidebook. I arrive at the shopping area. On the first floor of the multi-tenant building, there's a small DVD rental store. This is what Kaguma was talking about. Take a look around. They got a pretty good selection. I found the DVD of Shadow Shogun, the movie that Aya mentioned in her letter. I'm gonna get this. I rent Shadow Shogun. Alright, found what I wanted. I should watch it. It's a story about a man who has to pretend to be a shogun when the real one suddenly died. At first, he was trouble, but after a while he starts to act like a real shogun. At the end, however, he tries to live his life his own way. Wonder if that's how she felt. I ponder for a moment. I should write down what I found out. Kosuke Tanaka, Masaya Watanabe, Riko Sasaki, Jun Amori, Snappy, Misaki Murakami, Bestie, Nozu, Shorty. I like the music that plays there. Whoever was writing letters to me pretended to be Aya for Yoko Fumino. The puzzle pieces are starting to come together. Maybe tomorrow I'll find out the truth. Chapter 7.
最後の便箋
Gnome Stationery. It's the 7th day since I arrived in Matsue. Out of Aya's 7 classmates, I've identified 5, but none of them would tell me about her. And now there's a hint of a crime, a big one. Before I go out, I read another letter. This is the fourth letter, dated August 25th. There's a Santa Claus pattern on the stationery. No, they're fairies from European folk tales.
こんにちは。
Hello. This hot weather's been going on for a while. How are you doing? Yesterday I went to the summer festival with my classmates. Shorty's been down because of what's been happening with his father's company, so we're trying to cheer him up. His dad's the president of a construction company, and everyone's jealous of the luxury he lives. But apparently, they're going through some trouble. We're very worried about him. He has a cheerful personality, making him popular in class, but he also has a self-focused, timid side. He's facing a lot of difficulty right now, but I want him to do his best and overcome it. He grew up as a rich kid, but has a strong heart. That's what I believe. With such a sociable and cheerful personality, I know he can get through this, especially with our support. When you're running into trouble or feeling down, you should always be able to rely on friends. I think they're like a machine for the heart. Please cherish your friends too, Max. Cute girls are always popular with boys. I like people with warm hearts. Is there anyone you like? I finished reading. The description of Shorty's home life in the letter sounds similar to what I heard from the bartender. I wonder if the bartender is him. What did I write back to her? Thank you for your letter. I really like festivals. I even helped carry a portable shrine once. All that enthusiasm's great. It gets the blood pumping. I'm sure the festivals in Matsue are filled with spirit. I'd like to join a festival in Matsue someday. Unlike Tokyo, I'm sure the air is clean and you're surrounded by nature. Just imagining it just makes me want to pay a visit. Friends are medicine for the heart, huh? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but I do cherish my friends. Is there anyone I like? There is somebody I like, but I never talk to them. Is there somebody you like? I wrote a pretty serious reply, huh? Tomoko comes to put the futon away. Morning. Morning. You've been staying with us for a week now. How about just living here? Not a bad idea. I have something I need to do first, though. That girl you're looking for? Before that, I'm thinking about researching Furaribi. What is that? A yokai, some kind of monster. Never heard of that one. Alright, but I think I'll save and we'll continue this next time. So, thanks for watching and see you all then. Bye.